What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Citra quality Wi-Fi battle. Today, we're doing the last battle of the Togedemaru giveaway, the shiny battle ready Togedemaru. So if you want a chance to win this beautiful little cheeky mouse, be sure to leave a like on the video, answer the question of the video, which will pop up at any time in this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as active subscribers are the ones that have the chance to win it. And be sure to leave a like and do all the other stuff on all the other Togedemaru videos, which are the last 3 uploads or so. So yeah, with that being said though, here are the teams real quick. I have Pheromosa, Togedemaru, Magearna, Gyarados, Ash Greninja, and Delmas, and my opponent Classic Gengar has brought himself today Lycanroc Midday, Mega Alakazam, Tapu Bulu, Porygon 2. People just love bringing this one bulky Pokemon I can't deal with, Mimikyu, and a Magearna. And this Magearna is pretty interesting. I mean, we both got a Magearna and stuff, so it's kind of cool to see that Magearna is being used a bit. But his Magearna was really interesting, and I enjoyed battling against it. But with that being said, though, let's take a moment and dive into this battle. So, sped up a little bit just, to get that fact of, to make it look a little bit more smooth, because I know it's been a bit slow over the last couple ones, so I try to fix that up. But my opponent is going to lead off with a Lycanroc, as I am going to protect that and lead off with my Pheromosa, because Lycanroc Midday usually means Lycanroc Midday lead. So I'm just going to go for a U-turn here, as I don't expect him to stay in, but truth be told, he's probably Focus Sash, Suicide Leaf. So, lead, so he's going to stay in here and go for a, Stealth Rocks as I switch into my Greninja on the, as I go into my Greninja after the U-turn, and that is all nice and dandy. So, I am now going to go for the U-turn again, because I don't expect him to stay in, allowing me to get the Battle Bond transformation. That would be way too easy now, wouldn't it? So my Porygon here is going to get the download boost and get its attack raise, and I was like, oh, thank you Greninja, for having a higher or lower having a higher speed def. Wow, I'm really stumbling on my words today, but really happy that that is the case. And of course, he is going to send in the, well, not he actually, I am going to send in the Pheromosa. I'm mixing it up here today, but I'm going to send in the Pheromosa because this thing scares Porygon 2 out every time. That makes me a happy Dan. So in comes the Lycanroc Midday form again, as I'm just going to U-turn. It's going to be a common trend with Porygon 2 that I am going to go for U-turn almost every time it comes in, because I want to force it out, and I know deep within my heart that he is not going to stay in on my Pheromosa, because he can't risk his Porygon 2 dying, because then he doesn't have a check to some of my other threats like Greninja and Magearna. So right now I send in Magearna, and he is going to send in his Porygon 2. Sorry about the little snuff, my nose is a bit stuffy and I don't know, it's pouring a bit in my nose, so it's kind of bad, but I'm here. So I'm not sure about this Porygon 2. I can't tell if it was defensive or Spidef, but I go for an Aura Sphere here, as it does, I don't know, 35-ish%. And then he's going to go for a Shadow Ball, and my Magearna just attracts special defense shots, but this one time it actually dodged it. But shout out to you, Magearna. So I'm going to go for Volt Switch, get a critical hit, which I wish I would just went for Aura Sphere and got the crit there, because that would have been the end of this Porygon 2, but sadly it is not that easy. So I'm going to go into my Pheromosa again, as he is going to click Recover, because he cannot risk his Porygon 2 going down this fast. So, yay me, or whatnot. Woo, I'm happy. But yeah, so he's going to swap out now, and as you guys know, I'm going to go for another U-turn, and this is probably around the point where I realized, oh hey guys, I have a Rapid Spinner on my team. That's cool. So I'm finally going to break this Mimikyu's disguise, which is what I've been wanting to do since I've been U-turning all this time. And I just noticed, look at those stilettos on Pheromosa. Those are some nice stilettos. We take those. And I'm going to send in Togedemaru here. Togedemaru. And that's not something that Mimikyu wants to deal with, but he is going to stay in, as my Jolly Zingzap is going to go off, and Jesus, Mimikyu caught that work. My boy Togedemaru is going in, and this is the creature, well, that's rude. This is the mon in which you have a chance to win by leaving, answering the question of the video and stuff like that, so do that. Porygon comes in and gets another attack release from the download is I'm going to go for Zinc Zap again, and that's going to do a nice chunk to Porygon. I think it's more physically defensive. Probably a bit mixed, but I think it's more physically defensive. Not sure though, because I am banded. Togedemaru. I will give it any item that you wish, but I will contact you through either a comment. I'll either reply to a comment or message you on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. And I mean, if you have Twitter, then I'll probably hit you up there too. But I'm gonna send in Chaos here on the Porygon too, as I see that this is like, oh hey, guess what I can do? I can actually Rapid Spin. That's a cool thing then, which I can do. And since he got the attack boost and not the special attack boost, I can very comfortably take a Shadow Ball from a non-stab from uninvested Porygon 2. So that isn't the biggest problem there. So Shadow Ball goes off and it doesn't really do too much, and I'm just gonna get rid of these hazards because they've been a nuisance to me and my team for quite a while now. And I think this turn I go for Power Whip, as I don't really need Delmise for this team. It's probably like my most expendable mon. And as you can see, it's like a 2 KO from there, that range. That's a 3 KO from full or something. I don't know, a little bit, maybe 4. But there goes the Power Whip, just slapping the fucking Porygon, Jesus. So that Porygon is going to go for the Shadow Ball on my Delmise, and that is going to take out Chaos. So Chaos put in some work though. It did some nice work against my boy here. So I'm going to send in my Pheromosa again, and I know I can't safely high jump kick for as long as the Mimikyu is around, because if the Mimikyu switches in, then I just die. So in comes Magearna. He knows that this is rather safe considering how I've been playing this entire time. So I'm going to drop a U-turn out here, and boom. So does it out, I don't know, say 15%. So that's a nice chip, I suppose. Nice chip. And I'm going to send in Big Ball, and considering that I am Assault Vest, I'm kind of thinking, oh, maybe he is Assault Vest too. So the Magearna face off, but he's going to skedaddle on out of here and go into his Mimikyu, which is opening that door that I've been looking for. The high jump kick door. He sacks off Mimikyu, but I'm about to make some mistakes here in a bit. So Magearna's about to put in some work with that Soul Heart boost. So next in comes Porygon 2. Porygon 2 comes in here thinking he can do something to me, and he's going to get the special attack boost this time. Last time he got the attack boost, this time he gets the special attack. I'm like, oh god damn it, my defenses are equal by number. So I'm going to go for an Aura Sphere though, and that is going to take the Porygon 2 out. So I was like, oh thank you Magearna, thank you, thank you, thank you, I love you. Bigby Boo, I love you. +2 Magearna is on the field, and that is indeed a threat, ladies and gentlemen. That is a threat indeed. So out comes Alakazam, who's about to hit the Alakazite and become Mega Alakazam, which is also another giant threat on the field here. Look at that wonderful beard and that great mustache and the 5 spoons. Boy, he's waiting for you. But he's going to trace my Soul Heart ability, which is, oh my god, terrifying. Like, hello? Mega Alakazam with, like, Soul Heart gets a kill and starts, like, killing shit. But I'm going to go for a Flash Cannon here and take out the Mega Alakazam as well. So +3 Magearna on the field. But no, this is not what you think. This is not a Magearna sweep, ladies and gentlemen. This is far from a Magearna sweep. In comes Tapu Bulu, and I'm like, can I take a Wood Hammer from this thing? I mean, if it's choice banded, then no, like, I can't take it. But maybe if it's like the defensive set or something, if you have Horn Leech or something like that, I don't know what he's gonna do. But I stayed in and clicked Flash Cannon, which was a big mistake. Jesus. There's the hammer. The hammer of judgment has been placed upon Magearna, and Magearna's judgment was death. So look at that recoil. That's a nice recoil on my boy Tapu Bulu. Now I'm about to make another misplay here because I completely forgot that my opponent's last Pokemon is Magearna in the back. And I should have clicked either Zinc Zap or U-turn here, but no, I decided to click a very, very bad move. I clicked Poison Jab. I mean, he has 2 fairies left. Oh, wow, I'm sorry about the little drop there, but he has 2 fairies left, which is A-okay and all that stuff, but one of them is a Steel type, so that doesn't really work out for me. A bit of a misplay on my part, but I'm gonna have to swap out here because I am Jolly Banded, so can't attack him. So I'm going to go into Lord Dragon Rage as he goes for a Aura Sphere on my Gyarados. And I was just here like, maybe I can stall grassy terrain or something like that? Maybe? Can I? Is that a possibility? So my Gyarados does not appreciate that Aura Sphere. It really didn't. It didn't like it. I took a pretty decent chunk from it. But I'm gonna go for Dragon Dance here, you know, thinking, okay, maybe I can install the grassy terrain, and maybe like make him waste a Flare Cannon or a Sphere or something, expecting a Mega Evolution. But no, this man drops out the Twinkle Tackle coming off of Flare Cannon. I was like, oh god, why? Why does it have to be Twinkle Tackle? I'm sorry it's a bit laggy here and there, but CPU problems. That's my B. But he's gonna go for the Twinkle Tackle here, and that is going to be horrifying. So Gyarados just got blown away. He was blasting off again, and he's dead. That's unfortunate. And Soul Heart Boost, and apparently the thing doesn't show up if it kills with a Z move, so I guess I learned something new. And I'm gonna go into Greninja here. I should have gone into the Togedemaru, but I was like, maybe if I land this Hydro Pump, I'm okay. Oh, never mind. Like I specifically said when I was battling, like, if I can just land this Hydro Pump, I'll be, yeah, okay, cool. No, okay. And he goes for Thunderbolt, so he has Thunderbolt over Volt Switch, which is nice based on his set. Sorry, still a bit stuffy nose, but, he's gonna get another special attack raise. Now, he is the strongest Magearna of them all, and I'm just like, oh god, what do I do? So I go back into my Togedemaru, which I should have done from the get-go, and I click the move Zing Zap, and hope to do some damage. If I would have done this first, then I would have left this thing, like, very weakened inside of grassy terrain and stuff, and then, I could have gone into Greninja or even Pheromosa or something like that, and, no, if I had Greninja still, I could Ice Beam the Bulu. If I went into Pheromosa, I could High Jump Kick this thing and had like something for the Bulu in the back, like Poison Jab from Togedemaru or Ice Beam from Greninja or Poison Jab from this thing. But I can't click Poison Jab because of the fact that he has this thing out. And so all I can hope is maybe make this like a 1-0. Best possible scenario, I make it a 1-0. So I get a base boost, get a +1 attack. So, you know, I mean, maybe a crit can have me win this game. That is a possibility, but he's very, very good on health, and Grassy Surge most certainly doesn't help me out in that way. I mean, it heals my health, but it doesn't really help me out in terms of weakening him. But I go for a High Jump Kick here because I am Choice Scarfed, and it is going to be a bit shy of knocking him out. But you know what you do when you see a bug? You squish it with a damn hammer. And Pheromosa gets absolutely annihilated by that Choice Banded Grassy Surge wood hammer. I'm assuming it's banded at least. And Tapu Bulu dies to recoil, so it's a 0-0 double down. L to me, W2 Classic, but definitely that was a really good game against my boy Classic. So if you enjoyed this battle, be sure to leave a like, comment down below and let me know what you thought, answer the question of the video, subscribe to the channel for a chance to win the shiny Togedemaru. This is the last chance, and I'll announce the winner on the next video. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and all that schnazzy stuff. Join the Shy Guys squad and all that wonderful schnazzy stuff. And with that being said, I'll talk to all of you in the next video. Bye!